Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. We are back with more 1910 expansion. My brain blanked there for a second. More of the 1910 expansion here on Ticket to Ride, back to the four-player game. So basically, this is coming out on Wednesday. Tomorrow night's video is going to be back in the arena. I'm going to call it the Ticket to Ride Thursday Night Thunderdome. We are going to do the season 14 of the arena, but because these arena seasons are like 3 months long, I'm not going to feature daily content. But I still think it's fun to be able to feature some of that. But we are diving right into the 1910 expansion here. So Portland to Pittsburgh seems too good to pass up, and then Chicago to Boston also just seems really good. I think the problem that I have with Los Angeles to Calgary with these two is it's a north-south route. These are east-west routes. So I think we're gonna just, go this way, and then we'll probably draw some more as we progress on in the game. Now, one thing about this, in terms of just straight up points, I talk about in the two-player game, the Seattle to Helena, Helena to Duluth, Duluth to Toronto, really, really good. It's even better in the four-player game, because the four-player game tends to not have as many you don't get as many big routes, just because there's more players competing for them. There's only, a limited amount of routes of 6. And so you end up with just, limited amount of people that can have them. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7 routes of 6. And if your, tickets aren't going in that... Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about this one. 8 with Portland to Salt Lake City. So there's still a fair amount, but... it makes it even more valuable in the four-player game. The issue is that it is harder to get. It's harder to get all 18 of these cards. You're drawing cards less frequently. You have to make sure that you're keeping pace not just with one person, but with 3 other people. And in this case, everyone else has 3 tickets, and I only have 2. So I want to make sure that I don't fall behind by drawing, and my opponents are drawing tickets, and okay, cool, I got this really cool route that gets me a lot of points, but it doesn't really do me much else. We've got some decent draws right off the bat. I am tempted to grab Chicago to Pittsburgh with the 3 black that I have just right now, because that's probably going to be a route we want to go for. And then also, I think I'm going to want to lock up Pittsburgh to New York here. So if these 2 greens stay, I am going to grab them, and then hopefully that stays open for me. Because I do want to go Chicago to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, New York to Boston. And so really at that point, what I should do, if I complete this, I should grab more tickets. Because while completing this route is one of my favorite things to do in this game, it also, if I can get a bunch of other tickets, more tickets in this expansion just are more valuable. That's not good. I mean, it doesn't destroy me if I don't get this. It just means I have to go around, and that's going to be less efficient. Which, fine. It is what it is. So yeah, that seems to indicate to me that I'm taking those 2 green because I want to grab Pittsburgh to New York next turn. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But not not a catastrophic thing. So I'm curious. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to grab this though with black. Because I do want to make sure that I connect up Chicago to Pittsburgh. So little annoying, but not, again, not anything that we can't get around. It just means we probably have to just go up through Toronto, Montreal, Boston. Is probably, and the nice thing is those are all wilds. Yeah. So I think we're still going to kind of speculate on this, on my favorite route, but ultimately, man, we're drawing holy wilds, Batman. That's going to be good for later in the game when we really need something. I really would have loved that to reset on my turn, but that's okay. Okay, man, the green player is taking all of the things that I want, and it's rather annoying. Okay. Man, I gotta really get back into the rhythm of this 4-player game. I'm so off. I'm so off on the rhythm here. Okay, I am gonna grab 2 red here, just with 2 other players right here, and this is only a route where only one person can go. I think that's just a smart move. Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll just grab some stuff now. Yeah, I want to draw a little bit more cards, but this might be a, like, just draw tickets pretty early on here. Okay, pink and yellow. Again, I'll speculate here. I do want to make sure that I get up to Boston, though, which is, holy cow. A lot of people over here. Lot of people over here. Don't love that. Because I do want to make sure that I get into Boston. Okay. I'm going to grab a white, and I'm going to grab a yellow. I think that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so blue's going up that way. Okay, red's going that way. Here's where green's going out of Pittsburgh to New York. Okay, I think I'm going to make a little bit of an audible on my plan here. I want to make sure that I get this. And then rather than go, well, man, I need this pink to grab this route of 6, I'm just going to kind of abandon that a little bit. I'm going to grab Montreal to Boston with the 2 pink, because I think it's more likely that I try to connect up Helena and Seattle with the yellow than try to connect up Duluth to Toronto with the pink. What's more likely when I draw more tickets is that I get something that has Chicago, Pittsburgh, Toronto, Montreal, Boston, that's somewhere in this mid-map that I can look for. So I think I'm okay using 2 pink here to get that. And then the nice thing here is I do kind of have an emergency failsafe in 6 wilds where if like I really need to get something, I can just grab it. If it's a route of 6, I just grab it. That's not like the ideal use of my wilds, but I mean, if it really becomes that game-changing of a thing, then so be it. So yeah, we're going to draw tickets now, because that will inform us now how we want to get to Portland. So we need to get to Portland. How are we going to get there? And so drawing tickets now can give us an informing, and we can also then kind of take a riskier route. Plenty of game left, no problem. So like Kansas City to Boston, perfect. Think we can make it down to Toronto to Charleston. Think we can make it down to Houston. Well, Kansas City to Boston's a no-brainer. I don't love the rest of these. I suppose Toronto to Charleston we're going to keep just because it's going to be very easy to get. So we're looking for blue to go this way. I guess red too, we could go up and around. And And so then, like, kind of going over this way, we got to make sure. I need to make sure to remember to connect up Portland. There's blue. Because that would be rather embarrassing. And it would not be the first time that I just, started focusing on something else and then totally forgot to connect something up. I'm connecting up this black because we might go through Denver here if we come down Kansas City and then over to Denver. And then from Denver, we can kind of decide, okay, do we go to Salt Lake? Do we go up to Helena? How do we do this? Okay, red looks like they're trying to connect up all of this. So I think what I would like to do is grab black and grab Denver to Kansas City right now, assuming there's not something better on the board. Like this blue card, I'm absolutely going to take. And then we'll just grab one off the top. Okay, no worries. No worries. Okay, lot going on here. Lot going on. It's all fine. But yeah, we might go. Maybe we look at grabbing green to go into Denver, up to Helena, over to Seattle, down to Portland. Maybe that's the route we want to go. We'll see. Again, I might even draw more tickets here. I might do that. Okay, that's all fine. I don't care about that. Okay, there's some yellow. I'm okay with that. And I also need to remember, again, I have all of these wilds that I don't necessarily want to frivolously use, but I can use them. Okay. Okay, so blue is going the destination ticket route. Seems to think that they've either completed a bunch of stuff or have completed most of it. The only downside for me drawing more destination tickets right now is I've only completed one destination, and that's a little bit risky to now draw more destinations. But we still got plenty of game left, so I'm just not as concerned, I guess. Okay. That's slightly annoying. Green is really getting on my nerves here. So probably what we want to do, I guess, what do we need to connect? It's Kansas City and Boston. So yeah, there's not really like I suppose I could do something wild, but what seems to be more likely is I get red and then go down into Kansas City. So I'm gonna grab black here. This is I'm becoming a little bit concerned about all this kind of getting too gummed up here. Okay. Yeah, so I need red. Now I only need 3 red, and then I just need 2 wild and a single, which is the easiest thing to get in this game. Because it can just be one card. And the nice thing about these routes is they're all double routes, and so I will have time to react if need be. Okay, so red went down south there. That is okay. Yeah, green's kind of annoying me. I don't like green in this game. They're the ones that they've taken this route, they've taken this route. I'm sure it's in like what they're trying to do. It's harder to be defensive in the 4-player game. It's just because of the double routes. You can kind of be it, but ultimately you kind of become inadvertently defensive. All right, so blue's drawing more destination tickets. Interesting. Yeah, that's going to be kind of hard to compete with in terms of the amount of tickets. Now, granted, there's no guarantee that blue is going to complete all of those tickets. But no matter. Okay. the hope at this point is that we can, if we draw more tickets, that we can hit some that we've already completed and we don't have to do anything. That's really the goal in drawing more destination tickets. You're like, oh sweet, I've already done this. Or I'm one away and I already have I already have the cards in order to do what I want to do. Just gonna grab these 2 pink because I do want to go down and grab this right now. And I think that I'm at a point where I want to use 2 of my wilds to grab this red route unless I see red. And then, gosh dang it. Okay, well, this just got a little more complicated. Should have grabbed that route earlier. That's the nature of this game for me. I can also say screw it to Toronto to Charleston because it's only 6 points and focus in on the rest of this stuff, which may be what I want to do. That's how I feel about that. That is how I feel. Well, I will happily take 6 yellow so I don't have to use any of the wilds. Yeah, it's just getting to Charleston. I guess here's my thing in getting to Charleston is like this is so gummed up that yeah, I can go Nashville to Raleigh to Charleston, but that's just why? Why am I wasting so much time when I could divert my trains elsewhere to try to get more points? So, a little bit annoying, but yeah, I'm just going to abandon ship on that one. However, we are now getting to a point where I can grab some other stuff. Okay, we're gonna do kind of a big laydown here, and then also grab some tickets because we're getting to a point where it's kind of last chance there. And we also don't want to draw too many more. So I'm grabbing this just because I don't want anything weird to happen. And then I think I'm also going to grab these other wild routes just to try to make sure that I don't get shut out of something. And I will use, I suppose I can use an orange, and then I can use the double orange there, and then we'll connect up Duluth. And then we can use these 2. I want to connect stuff before I draw. I'll still have, a good amount of wilds to work with. So I'm not as concerned about that. I'm really behind on board. I'll catch up a little bit once I get these routes down. But, yeah, I've gotten inadvertently blocked a lot in this game, which is slightly annoying. But really, if it only cost me Toronto to Charleston, oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to bite the bullet and use a bunch of my wilds to go Duluth to Toronto because I'm so done. I still stand by that play. Maybe I should have grabbed the one that was a single route and not a double route, knowing that this could have been there. But man, that is really annoying. Okay, that's fine. Be over here. I don't care. Okay, I'm now back in right here where the score is. All right, I'm going to choose some destination tickets here. A little bit concerned. I had more flexibility when I had those wilds, but I I mean, I guess I could have gone up and over here. I don't mind the points here, though. So let's draw some destination tickets. Alrighty. Montreal to Dallas. That seems possible. What do I think about San Francisco to Washington? Montreal to Dallas seems more possible. Los Angeles to Atlanta, definitely not. I mean, because I can just get down to Dallas with some pairs here. That's really not that big of a deal. Getting pairs is going to be easy. But I am going to finish off this route here because I want to make sure that no funny business happens down here. And I want to complete that Portland to Pittsburgh route. Losing 19 points hurts. Losing 6 is like whatever. It just is what it is. Losing 19, you're not gonna survive much there. And then we'll just kind of grab some more cards to try to get down to Dallas here. We've got 2 blue, and again, I got some of the wilds, so it's not gonna be hard to do that. And then maybe we can grab we can sneak in one more round of destination tickets. We'll see. Got to be careful with that, but I also in this game, I'm trying to read of like, okay, do I think I'm ahead? Do I think I'm behind? Do I think what do I think? The nice thing is, like, on board, I'm pretty good, and this also might be a situation where I just say, you know what? I'm close to being able to go out. This might be hey, just rush the end of the game, get down to Dallas. You can definitely do that. But this might be a kind of rush the end of this game because I only need to play 9 more trains. And I have a bunch of pairs in hand now. I'm not super confident in how quickly I can end this game, but the fact that like blue has 23 trains left, like that's pretty nuts. So yeah, let's connect this up and then draw. I think I'm going to go ahead and draw some more. I guess both red and green are in a position that they could go out, and that concerns me slightly. So there's Montreal to Dallas. And again, we've just kind of accepted our fate on Toronto to Charleston. I'm interested to see what green does here. Okay, I'm going for it. We're drawing destination tickets. Seattle to Las Vegas is a no. Sault Ste. Marie to Miami is a no. Calgary to Nashville is a big no. Ouch. I guess Calgary to Nashville is a little bit doable. Well, no, it's not, because I don't have enough trains in order to do it. All right. What about Sault Ste. Marie to Miami? No. I guess Seattle to Las Vegas is my best bet, but even that, I don't have enough trains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. So we'll go Seattle, Las Vegas, because I'll lose 10 points there. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. So, I guess at this point, it's grab more destination tickets and hope I can hit, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, Duluth to Dallas, that's great. And Salt Lake City to Chicago is a yes as well, because hopefully I can grab this red, and then I can just hop on over to Salt Lake City. Okay, yep. So I need this red to stay, because I have the 2 wild. Curious to see what green does. And then now, yeah, we're in like a let's not draw anymore. It was nice to hit one that we already had, and then it was also nice to hit one that we were 1 away on. So we're still losing a decent amount of points. My hope is what this does is this scares my opponents a little bit, that I have 8 tickets. And they maybe start to go like, oh man, maybe we need to grab more tickets, and that causes them to gamble and lose some more points. But yeah, that's the destination ticket game. It is very, very gambly. But this game kind of came down to where I just became blocked out of one too many routes. Like it just, I was blocked out of Pittsburgh to New York. I was blocked Duluth to Chicago, blocked Omaha to Chicago. Like it got to a point where it just like it's too much to recover from. And maybe I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but I don't think I am. All right, so obviously with the last turn, we're going to grab this one, and that completes that one. Blue kind of made a nice little comeback here. Now, blue overdrew by quite a lot. But so this is the thing with this 1910 expansion, though, is you can take kind of a loss on some of the tickets. Wow, that's a good, really, really good, really good game by red, I think. Only lost one ticket there. However, green also had a really nice one and completed 6 tickets. Now, here's the thing. We also completed 6 tickets. The question is, are they enough for us to kind of get back into the swing of things? That one of 19, I guess it is. I mean, it's those mid points kind of do it. So did we win this? I think we might have. Absolutely, we won this. Because we tied with the number of tickets, we absolutely won this. Holy cow, I did not expect that. But I guess this is kind of getting to the point that I was saying is, look, we got the same amount of tickets. But and I lost some points on it. Now, granted, Portland to Pittsburgh and Montreal to Dallas, Salt Lake to Chicago, higher, a little bit of higher values, whereas he had a little more lower value routes. But still, like, it's that what's the key here is getting to have the most tickets. So you can kind of draw and be like, all right, I'll just take a loss, draw again, and get lucky, and then kind of push yourself towards a victory. And it also helped. What really helped is that we were tied for the most in points claimed on the board. So, that's the 1910 expansion. This is what I like about it. I like that it's a really different flavor of the longest train isn't as much of a thing, and it's just all about more tickets, more tickets, more tickets. So, all right, thanks everyone for joining us. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, get ready for our weekly arena check-in here tomorrow. So we'll be doing some more arena on the Thursday night Ticket to Ride Thunderdome. And like, comment, all that jazz. I'm trying to get up that 50 subscribers by the end of July. At the time of recording, I believe I'm at 41. So you guys have been doing a great job smashing that subscribe button. I appreciate it. 9 more, and then we'll get to 50 by the end of July. That would be great. All right, thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.